Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified, and today I'm going to walk you through an AI business integration framework to help you plan out your lead generation funnel. You will be able to use this 6-step framework to design a strategic, high-converting funnel that attracts qualified leads, nurtures interest, and drives consistent conversions. So this is what we're going to cover today. So first off, we're going to look at that 6-step AI-powered framework. Then I'm going to help you answer and define the 10 questions that you must answer to define your AI strategy. Then I'm going to show you how to accelerate your strategy using the custom GPT BrandOptimizer.ai. Then I'm going to walk you through a 6-step AI prompt sequence to customize your framework and your strategy for your business, also using that custom GPT BrandOptimizer.ai. And then finally, I will show you how to install Brand Growth AIOS into your business. So let's jump ahead and get started. So step 1 of this AI-powered framework is to define. Start by answering these 10 funnel clarity questions. Your answers will help us build a funnel that guides your audience through each stage of the buyer journey with clarity. So question number 1 here is, what is the main offer or the conversion goal at the end of your current funnel? This tells us exactly what the funnel is built to deliver, whether it's a call, a program, or a purchase, and shapes the entire strategy around that outcome. Question number 2, what type of funnel, if any, are you currently using to generate your leads? Knowing your current structure helps us understand how leads flow and where that flow might need to be improved. Question number 3, how are the most people currently discovering your brand or your offer? This is your traffic source. If you're not clear on where people are coming from, it's harder to scale or improve your performance. Question number 4, what entry point, whether that's lead magnets, forms, or ads, are you using to start the funnel process? These are the front doors into your business and into your world. If they're unclear, underused, or misaligned, the entire funnel will suffer. And then question number 5 here, how do you currently nurture leads between discovery and conversions? The nurture phase is where the trust is built. We need to know how you're keeping attention, how you're sharing value, and guiding users into the next steps. Question number 6 here is, what metrics or feedback have you seen on your current funnel performance? Data shows us what's working and what's not. If conversions rates are low or drop-off is high, we need to dig into why that is. Question number 7, where do you feel leads are falling off or losing interest within that funnel? Pinpointing the drop-offs helps us fix the friction points, whether it's your messaging, your timing, or your offer clarity. Question number 8, do you have clear messaging and content at each funnel stage? For example, awareness, consideration, and decision. Strong funnels guide people from interest into action. Gaps in that content or the messaging often creates confusion and hesitation. Question number 9, what tools or platforms are you currently using to build and manage your funnel? This helps us evaluate whether your tech stack is supporting the strategy or slowing it down with complexity or limitations. And then finally, question number 10 here is, if your funnel worked seamlessly and consistently, what impact would that have on your business? Whether it's consistent leads, higher close rates, or less time spent selling, this defines the result that we're building towards. So step 2 of this AI business integration framework is to attract. Capture attention with a compelling entry point. This is where we hook interest by solving a real problem with a valuable free offer. So choose a lead magnet that is tied to a specific pain point or a customer desire. Create a high converting landing page with a clear call to action. Make the lead magnet fast to consume and easy to deliver. And then finally, align all of your messaging to the audience's stage of awareness. So for this step and then all the upcoming steps within this framework, I've given you an AI prompt to help you build out this strategy. Now, more specifically, I've given you a BrandOptimizer.ai prompt. Now, Brand Optimizer is a custom GPT that I've developed over at Brand Identified based on working with over hundreds of clients for the past 25 years. So the BrandOptimizer.ai is the only GPT that has access to that entire knowledge base. So I want to make sure you're taking this prompt and all the next prompts and adding them into that custom GPT over at BrandOptimizer.ai and not just ChatGPT or any other large language model. So for example here, this prompt is, we are a, and you want to insert your business type there, that serves a target audience. So insert your target audience there. And then based on these answers, help us create a compelling lead magnet and a landing page to attract qualified leads. So you're going to take that prompt, you're going to take those 10 questions from step number 1, and then you're going to take the 10 answers from those 10 questions, and you're going to add that over into BrandOptimizer.ai. So just visit BrandOptimizer.ai, click on Launch the Custom GPT. That's going to open up ChatGPT, but it's going to open it up into the BrandOptimizer.ai Custom GPT. Now remember, this is the only one that has access to the brand identified knowledge base. So you're going to input that prompt there, and you're going to get the results based on that knowledge base for your specific business. So make sure you're using this for this prompt and all upcoming prompts as well. So moving on here into step number 3, and that is nurture. Build trust through education and consistency. Once someone opts in, we need to nurture them with value-driven communication. So map out a 3 to 5 email sequence that educates and adds more value. Highlight common challenges and positions your brand as the solution. Include testimonials, case studies, or proof to build credibility, and segment your leads by interest or behavior for better targeting. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 3. So step number 4 here is to offer. Present your solution with clarity and confidence. Now we introduce your offer in a way that feels like a natural next step. So craft a sales page or offer section focused on outcomes, not features. Use urgency, social proof, and clear benefits to drive that action. Then include a direct call to action tied to a consultation, a purpose, or the next step. And then make the offer frictionless and easy to say yes to. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out with step number 4. So step number 5 is to convert. Optimize the funnel for performance and results. Now we refine the flow to improve conversion rates and reduce that drop off. So add tracking tools to measure its performance, A/B test headlines, calls to action, and email subject lines. Identify where leads are dropping off and redesign those weak points, and then set up reminders or retargeting for leads who don't act right away. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out with step number 5. And then moving on to step number 6, this is the final step of this framework, is to scale. Drive more traffic and expand your reach. Once the funnel is converting, it's time to turn on the tap and continue to grow it. So launch paid ads tied directly to the lead magnet or top of funnel offer. Repurpose funnel content into social media posts or videos. Build affiliate, referral, or partnership traffic sources, and continue optimizing with live data and test new angles over time. And then, as always, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 6. So moving on here, this is a 6-step AI prompt sequence that I've developed for you that you can also use over at BrandOptimizer.ai to instantly create your custom strategy for your business. So the first prompt here, this is your strategy prompt, and that is help me build a complete strategy for lead generation funnel planning that aligns with our brand and our business goals. Prompt number 2 is your execution prompt, and that is give me a step-by-step execution plan to implement lead generation funnel planning effectively in our business. And prompt number 3, this is your audit and your optimization prompt. So audit our current lead generation and funnel planning and recommend improvements or optimizations that we should make. And then the 4th prompt here, this is your template and your tool prompt. Provide a fill-in-the-blank template or a framework that I can use to create or approve upon our lead generation and funnel planning. And then the 5th prompt here, this is your role-based prompt. So that is how should A, so then you would insert your role, your title, or a specific position within your organization. So for example, founder, CMO, or marketing manager approach lead generation and funnel planning in a growing business. And then the 6th and the final prompt here in this 6-step AI prompt sequence is your integration prompt. And that is how does lead generation funnel planning connect with or support other areas of our business, for example, marketing, sales, or operations. So finally here is Brand Growth AI OS, and this is an AI-powered operating system to optimize your business. It is a 16-phase proprietary optimization and execution strategy that integrates 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. It is designed to transform your business into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Every service is delivered in a structured, sequence-based framework that starts with deep diagnostics, applies proven strategic models, and then executes with AI-enabled tools and automations. So I prepared a brief overview video of Brand Growth AI OS that I'll just queue up here in just a few seconds. But I also want to make sure that you check out brandidentified.com to learn more, and then also be sure to check out brandgrowthaios.com as well. The Brand Growth AIOS is a complete operating system for your business. It's a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that pulls together 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. The entire system is designed to take your business from where it is today and transform it into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Now, here's the important part. This isn't just a collection of services thrown together. Every step is structured, it's sequence-based, and it follows a very specific framework. We begin with deep diagnostics, then move into proven strategy models, and then bring it all to life with AI-enabled tools and automations. Once the Brand Growth AIOS is installed inside your business, here's what you can expect. Your company will run on a streamlined, data-driven, AI-supported infrastructure. You will deliver a consistent, high-quality client experience that drives both retention and referrals. Your offers, pricing, and positioning will be optimized for your market. You'll have predictable opportunities coming in through campaigns, funnels, and content systems that are built to work together. And you, as the founder, along with your leadership team, will finally be able to focus on strategy instead of being stuck in daily execution. So let's talk about what that means for your role versus ours. Your role requires only a minimal time investment, about 15 minutes per day for quick approvals and roughly 30 minutes a week for high-level strategic reviews. That is it. Our role is to handle everything else: the audit, the strategy, the design, the build out, the optimization, and the execution of your complete Brand Growth AIOS. That way, you can stay focused on leading your business while we install the system that allows it to scale.